Obviously, they weren't close enough to get him on the brakes up the hill into the first corner. Alex Rins then, what can he do to maybe take more points of Yamaha through the chicane? Just look at the time he's already put on the two Ducatis behind him. What a 20-point haul this will be.
As he was up behind Aleix Espargaro, Rins goes off into turn 3. They're all battling now, struggling for grip and struggling for brakes as Rins goes free. The others, they're struggling. Miguel Oliveira back in 13th position. Remy Gardner, of course, crashed out earlier on. He's back up and running in 23rd.
By Fabio Quartararo. He set that up in the braking zone on the blind entry, the first gear run into turn 2A. Martin's Prima Prama Ducati, they know there. They were hoping, weren't they, Giuliana and the factory Ducati camp, that they'd be able to resist. Looks like a relatively safe second.
Yeah, 130.5 for him. He was actually still 2/10 quicker than Bagnaia. So Bagnaia can't run over a second for Quartararo to try and close down. But the real aim for him now is to make sure he keeps Miller and Martin. 7th place for Aleix Espargaro. That'll be 9 World Championship points. This hasn't been the kind of circuit that has suited the Aprilia's.
Espargaro slightly wide again going into turn number 4. We saw him run off a few times there in FP1 and FP2 on Friday. 6 on Aleix Espargaro. You can understand why Aleix Espargaro is taking big risks, pushing that Aprilia to the absolute limit. Every Austria and Pecco Bagnaia will have an advantage over Fabio Quartararo of 0.8 of a second.
He could have
placed there briefly into turn 1. Can you believe it? They can't believe it down then in the Prima Prama Ducati.
0.1 of a second between Bagnaia and Quartararo through the first sector of this lap. Astonishing late pace from Quartararo. He's not a valuable extra point that Aleix Espargaro will pick up. Martin is back up and running. He has rejoined the Grand Prix. He
rider in MotoGP history to win 3 races in a row. That accolade previously held by Australian legend Casey Stoner. So Formula 1 legend, I'm sure he's loved it. But down into the penultimate corner comes Pecco Bagnaia. It looks like it's going to be Austria. Pecco Bagnaia wins at the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg in 2022. Fabio Quartararo, racing rider, Zarco 5th. Aleix Espargaro does finish inside the top 6. Binder 7th. Rins, Bezzecchi and Martin.